Just kidding with you. Come here, come here. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? My name is David DeFranco, and welcome back to the weekend. Vlog vlog. What's up, Tim? How you doing? What's new? Tell us. Nothing. With him, there's nothing new. With me, man, it's been a good week. A lot of good stuff happening, guys. And of course, I'll talk about all that on my way out to the post office and Kohl's. Yes, Kohl's. Stay tuned. Hi, Shane. How you doing? Oh my God, you're so cute. Hi, Hunter. You drying off? I know, it's rainy out there. The very moist day. Hi, you're a good boy? Yeah, you're always a good boy. You're such a good doggy. Timby Wimby? I'm sorry, do I bore you? Where's Fireball? I haven't seen him. It's kind of weird for him to not come out. I hope he's alright. He's probably just sleeping. Fireball! He's probably upstairs, just chilling. Either way, we'll see him tonight because I'll be back for dinner. I think we're doing... Hold on, let me make sure he's not trapped between the doors. No, we're good. You never know. You never know. I just want to play it safe. Unless you got trapped in the bathroom? I'm obsessing for no reason. I just worry about everything in my life. Like, literally everything. Anyway, what was that noise? Hi, fish. Oh my God. Fireball. What are you doing? Fireball, get out of there. Come on. Why are you in there? Come on. What are you doing, crazy kitty? I guess you went around the back? God, I heard a noise and it scared me. Hi, fish. What's up? I just thought the filter was doing things. Fireball, how long have you been back there, crazy kitty? Hey, come here. All right, I'll see you tonight. Anyway, my God, David, focus. Tonight, I believe we're doing Chinese for dinner. I'm hyped because I haven't had Chinese in like probably 2 weeks, which isn't a long time, but it kind of feels like a long time because I love Chinese food. So I think that's what we're doing. All right, let's go in the car, guys. I have a lot to talk about, and I'm not going to talk about too much because I've already done that this week. Shout out to my patrons, guys. I'm just going to plug my Patreon. For $5 a month, you get exclusive access to over 300 vlogs. That's a lot of content if you're looking for new stuff to watch. My old stuff, my new stuff, it's all there for $5 a month. And guys, let me just tell you this. This week's Patrons Only vlog was over 2 hours long. 2 hours long. That's a lot of content. It was a lot of work to get that done. A lot of editing, a lot of patience, and I had to export it twice because I found a major editing error. But that's why you preview your own content. Don't be lazy. But anyway, yeah, I will link that vlog right below, guys. It details everything regarding my YouTube partnership, my brand new Apple Studio display, and I'll be talking about that in the car. So let's go. Got some things to get done.
If Apple looks at your company and says your patents aren't great, your people seem interesting, we think this needs to be not just an accessory, but fundamentally part of our platform.
All right, I am on my way to the post office. If you look to my right, that might look like an eBay sale going out, right? Yeah, or it just looks like an Amazon package because that's what it originally was. So I'm taking it back. Okay, well, hold on. I'm not dropping that off at the post office. This is an Amazon return, and I'm dropping it off at Kohl's. I wish you could drop it off at the post office. This guy is riding me. I'm going 5 over in the rain in residential. Anyway, in this box is a Sateki, I've heard many different pronunciations. Sateki monitor riser that I got for my Apple Studio display. Yes, the Apple Studio display, guys. I am loving it. It's an absolutely beautiful display. And I had this same monitor riser for my iMac, and I loved it on my iMac. Absolutely loved it. But there's something about the Apple Studio display. It feels fine with the eye height level. Maybe the iMac was a little lower, but I doubt it because the bezels were thicker in the iMac. Or maybe I just gotten used to having a low monitor because of my gaming PC upstairs. I'm not sure. But either way, this is going back. It was like $95. So hey, that's $95 back in my bank account that I can put towards other purchases. Because I definitely have a few other things I want to buy for my new setup. Revised setup, I should say, because it's the same desk. But yes, my Apple Studio display is beautiful, guys. It's currently connected to my 14-inch MacBook Pro. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll be talking about that more in detail in a bit. So I'm here because I'm checking my P.O. box. I have a sponsored product review coming up, and DHL is bringing it to my P.O. box today. It said yesterday, but I guess it was delayed. So I'm hoping it's in my P.O. box, and if it's not, then it's not. And I'm hoping the PS5 is not in there, because I'm still waiting to hear back from that in regards to the eBay return. It's kind of weird. I mean, no news is good news in this case. So the less I hear, the better. But hey, like I said in the Patrons vlog, if it comes back, it comes back. But either way, I'm gonna check my P.O. box. eBay's been very slow this week, by the way. Very, very slow. I haven't really sold much, which is honestly fine. I'm not really focused on that this week. My biggest focus was the fact that, yes, I am now a YouTube partner on Creative Finance. Thank you guys so much for all the kind well wishes, congratulations, all that stuff. Thank you if you reached out. I truly, truly do appreciate you so much. Creative Finance is my foundation for my future, guys. It's quite literally my foundation. I'm setting up a new revenue source. Obviously, it's not going to be anything big right now. I'm making $1 or $2 a day, but I'm hoping to turn that into like $20 to $30 a day, and maybe even $100 a day. Like that's my long-term goal. $100 a day, doing what I truly love to do online. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go check my P.O. box, and then we are going to skip Goodwill today. Sorry. I'm just not in the mood to go thrifting because I want to drop this off at Kohl's. Then maybe McDonald's for lunch. I don't know. Maybe Wawa. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. Whew. It is nasty out there. Nothing in my P.O. box, so I'll check again later tonight. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Me mom is texting me. It's not downloading. I'm in like a dead pocket, if you will. It's very weird. Like, service is fine right over there by Rutter's, but over here by the post office, don't even count on getting anything good. Yeah, the occasional text might make its way through, but in regards to like actual service, images, videos, no. All right, next stop, Kohl's. And I'm going to, later today when I get home, I'm going to start looking for clean HDMI capable cameras, much like my Sony camera upstairs. I think it's a Sony A6100 or 1600, I don't know, I always mix up the model numbers. Either way, I'll link that exact camera right below, guys. That's the camera I use for my live streams on Twitch, and it puts out what we call clean HDMI. Basically, this means you can have your camera running at all times without recording, but you can see a live preview on your stream in OBS or ScreenFlow, which is what I'll be using, while not showing all the metadata and all that stuff. You know, in terms of your shutter speed, your aperture, focal length, battery life, all of that information is completely hidden, and that's huge for someone like me. I use that all the time. I use it religiously. So that's definitely something I need, and that's something I want. Because I'm not going to only be using the built-in webcam on the Apple Studio display, which I still have to update. I am currently upgrading to macOS Ventura. Finally, it only took me 6 months or so. But I'm upgrading to that first. That way I can update my Apple Studio display. Because apparently the webcam's going to get a little better. But even now, the webcam's not a big deal to me. I bought the display. Oh, okay, well, hold on. The webcam is kind of a big deal. I like the convenience. I use that for ScreenFlow, but for my higher quality videos where I want like a full screen version of me, then I'm actually going to use a physical camera, like my Sony upstairs. And who knows? I might even buy the same exact Sony, just have a second one for downstairs in my office. We'll see. But guys, the Apple Studio Display, first impressions, absolutely incredible. I am so happy with the image clarity. My God, the pixel density is absolutely perfect. It's super freaking sharp. It's so crisp. The colors are amazing. The 600 nits brightness is amazing. The only thing I miss is ProMotion 120 Hz refresh rate. Honestly though, guys, that in no way is going to affect my work. It's not going to affect my workflow, my productivity. It's more of a premium feature that just makes things look better and feel better. So I do miss it. But why are my lights on? That's the thing about the Tesla. My lights don't always come on automatically when it's raining. But anyway, I'm loving the display, guys. And the speakers sound really good. The speakers sound incredible. They're so loud. They're very, very bassy. Like, I actually felt a little bit of bass, I think, in my desk or in my feet today when I was watching a video. I'm like, damn, these sound good. Now, obviously, they're not going to replace actual studio monitors like studio speakers or stuff like that. But my God, let me tell you, if you're looking for a clean setup like I am, the studio display monitor, the studio display speakers are more than good enough. They sound freaking fantastic. They sound really, really good. But then again, I expect it from Apple. Apple goes above and beyond with their speaker design typically. Anyway, there you have it, an update on my studio display. I'm loving it, guys. And of course, if you want to hear more about my studio display, I'll be linking the Patrons Only vlog right below. Again, over 2 hours worth of content, guys. 2 hours. So much content. But okay, next up, Kohl's. To get that $95 back in my pocket because I still got a little bit of money to spend. And shout out to my dude, Slim. Thank you so much again for that very generous PayPal donation. I just transferred that money today to my Chime account, and that money is going towards my Apple Card, which is what I use to pay for the Apple Studio Display. I think I just spit on myself. It's okay, guys. It happens. It happens. All right. I'll see you when I see you. Probably at McDonald's. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of in the mood for a Filet-O-Fish. Plus, I don't usually go on Fridays.
Just for fun. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Amazon return dropped off. Got a 20% off coupon for Kohl's for my mom.
Mom says thanks.
You're welcome. I don't shop at Kohl's. Never have. Probably never will. But I know a lot of people love Kohl's. Man, props to them though, guys. The whole Amazon return process is so stupidly simple. Like, it's way, way too simple. And what's cool is I guarantee you I'll have that refund by tonight. Because it always says, you know, you'll get your money back when, what am I doing? I gotta go straight through here. Yeah, you'll get your money back when the item arrives or whatever. But no. They scanned it just now, and well, yeah, I'll have my money by tonight, which is really cool. All right, next up, I think McDonald's. Maybe Wawa. That way I can get a nice coffee. Yeah, I had Burger King last night. I'm trying not to eat too much fast food. All right, Wawa it is. Ooh, meatball sandwich? It's been a while. And I'm home. A little brighter, please. Yeah. I think it's on the brighter setting already. Well, this is awkward. Got a coffee. All right, all right, all right. I got a honey hot chicken snack wrap. These are actually really good at Wawa. And I decided against the meatball. Instead, I got a buffalo chicken cheesesteak with provolone cheese, buffalo sauce, ranch, lettuce, and tomato. Toasted, baby. I am hyped. But first, let's say hello to my newest baby. The newest addition. There she is. Shh. She's sleeping, guys. She's sleeping. Wake up! Actually, I think it did the update. Yeah. Hold on, let me see something. Did it finish installing? I don't know. I was installing macOS Ventura. Oh yeah. Wow, it installed because system preferences looks so different. I forgot about this. Look at that. Wow. It looks so different. Very cool. So I will mess with that later. So very nice. Boom. It is so nice working on a large display again. And guys, this is half brightness. Full brightness. Look at that. Boom. Now, of course, the camera is going to auto adjust, so it might not look that bright to you. But believe me, it's bright. So again, half brightness, full brightness. Too bright. But God, it's beautiful, guys. Like, this is a really nice display. And let me play some copyright-free music. Let me see here. Let me find something interesting. Okay, here we go. That's like 80%, 70% volume. All right. Yeah. Now, max volume. It's very loud, like definitely very loud. Louder than anything I'll ever need from this, but dear Lord. It sounds so nice. And YouTube videos, I'm finding I only need at like half the volume, which is awesome. That's obviously a good thing. So very, very nice. All right, as much as I love this monitor, I just want to eat my lunch. Oh, it installed Freeform. Can't wait to not use that. No, seriously, Freeform's a good app for those who need it. But for my workflow, I will never ever need Freeform. Hey guys, there's a preview of the setup. I did move my lights a little bit. This light was over here, now it's behind the monitor, and this light was way over there. Now it's closer to the monitor. And even then, I might move that light over so it's more balanced. And guys, these lights are going to play a huge role when I record video. Also, if you look behind the Apple Studio display, actually, let me turn these lights on. Believe me, I want to eat lunch very, very badly. I'm so hungry. But I want to give you guys an update on my setup. You'll notice that the Apple Studio display, which is absolutely beautiful, by the way. Look at that design, guys. Look at that design. And yes, this display actually has built-in fans. It puts out airflow constantly. It's very, very quiet. But back here, I left enough room because I think I'm going to get the same monopod that attaches the cameras. The same monopod I have upstairs in my gaming room. I'm going to use that on my camera whenever I decide to buy a camera. I mean, it's not exactly... Well, it kind of is a priority, so there's a good chance I'll have it by next week. But this is the desk mat I got. I'm still flattening it out a little bit, but I really like this, guys. It's felt. It's very, very soft, and it's very grippy. It barely moves. Look at that. Very, very nice. And this is my 2017 MacBook, which I did update to macOS Ventura. The fact that a 2017 MacBook can run the newest macOS from Apple, that just says so much about Apple, guys. Like, they are so big on keeping their older devices supported and working just fine. Now, obviously, there's going to be a cutoff at some point. Also, I got some wireless mics to use on my iPhone. Check this out. Haven't really used them too much yet, but I will shortly. And they charge in this AirPod style case, which is awesome. And I have to organize this drawer. It's kind of like my drawer of things I'm going to use pretty frequently. And yes, my MacBook Pro is in docked mode. I'm using it as a desktop for now. I think I'm still going to get a Mac Mini at some point. I just don't really have the money for that right now. I have a lamp coming tomorrow, which is going to go over there. I have a hub, which is going to sit right here on the base. So previously, the Hitachi monitor stand was underneath the monitor. But I just didn't like how it looked, and honestly, I don't really need a riser. I mean, it's just fine. It's just fine how it is. And I have some LEDs I already have LEDs on the bottom. Ow, that was my knee. I have some LEDs on the bottom which come on every night automatically, but I also ordered a short RGB-IC lighting kit from Govee, and I'm going to put that on the back of this desk, which will be nice because I want to have some, I want to have some illumination. I thought about putting LEDs on the back of this display, but hell no. Hell no. Nothing is touching this beautiful Apple product. Yeah, it's going to remain vanilla. All right. Time to eat my lunch, guys. I'm going to watch episode 2 of Yellow Jackets. I think one of my patrons recommended it. It was okay so far. Like, you know, it's not captivating me like From did or The Last of Us. But it's interesting enough to the point where I am curious about episode 2 and why they turn out so weird and vicious. But It is what it is. All right. Can I eat now? I'm gonna put this inside me. Not that I need more coffee, but I made more coffee. Guys, I did something today that I did not expect to do. And I think many people will approve of this purchase because apparently it's a very loved camera. Like, people are obsessed with this camera, and it stands the test of time because it is by no means a newer camera. But I bought secondhand on eBay, and I don't normally do this, but I'm looking to save a little bit of money, you know? I mean, I just dropped $1,600 on this freaking display. Worth it though, I'm loving it. Anyway, I bought myself the Panasonic Lumix G7 on eBay. And with the lens and everything, and I think a spare battery, which I'm not going to use because I'm going to use a dummy battery, I paid exactly $350.65. And on Amazon, brand new, even with a discount, they're asking $547.99 plus tax. So I saved about a couple $100 by going with eBay. And I am by no means going to be using this camera outside of this room. At least I don't think it will be. It's going to be used exclusively in here for creative finance videos and maybe the occasional product review, stuff like that, when I need, you know, like a more versatile camera than just using my iPhone or whatever. But anyway, yeah, it's going to go behind the display. Just like my setup upstairs, the Sony a6100, I confirmed. Sorry, I'm watching Doc play Star Wars, which looks really good, by the way. That might be my next single-player game. Anyway, guys, it should be here next week. I don't see why not. So now I gotta order myself an HDMI capture device, and I think I found a cheap one on Amazon, which will hopefully do the trick for like less than $20. It's insane if it works. And then next, I need an audio interface. Eventually, at some point, I want to get like an audio mixer. Let me turn this down. And yes, I'm using my HomePod minis. Love them. And by the way, they are plenty loud enough. I mean, obviously they're not as loud as my regular size HomePods, which still have not sold, but when they do sell, that's like $400 in my pocket, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, guys, the HomePod minis, if you're curious, they are more than loud for a room of this size. Absolutely worth it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so eventually at some point, my next big purchase, I'm talking like $200-300, is to get some kind of audio interface, you know, like a mixer, like the Go XLR upstairs, but I don't need the Go XLR. That's overkill for what I need. But basically, I want some kind of audio DAC down here to drive an XLR shotgun microphone. My goal is to have it out of sight and basically have the mic up here at all times, just pointing at me. And because it's a shotgun microphone, yeah, I mean, it'll capture the audio directly in front, and that's where I'll be sitting. But for now, I do have this, and from what I can recall, this microphone works just fine. This is the Blue Yeti microphone. It is USB. It's by no means a fancy XLR mic, but it's built extremely well. I mean, it's heavy. Only thing is, I don't want it sitting on the desk, so if I make any booms or whatever, it'll transfer the audio through the mic. There's fur on it. So at some point, I might just get a mic arm. But that's the thing, I don't really want a mic arm. I don't want a mic arm in the shot. So I think for the time being, I'll just have this like out of sight, and I'll just increase the gain. We'll see. We'll see. I'm in no rush, but I'm definitely very excited about that, guys. Panasonic Lumix G7. I keep wanting to call it a GX7 or GH7. Panasonic Lumix G7. Again, it is not a new camera. Actually, let me see if Siri will even know. Now I'll check it on here. Here, you guys can sit on top of the display. Enjoy premium, baby. So, Panasonic G7 release date. This came out, let me see, May 2015. Wow. 2015, and people still use it regularly. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a good camera, and again, it actually stands the test of time. And by the way, I will be getting a better lens. I think I'm using the kit lens, 14-42 millimeter, which isn't insane, but it's going to get the job done for videos I want to record in here. I'm so excited, guys. This setup is finally coming together. I've been talking about this for months, absolutely months. I'm so ecstatic to just make high quality screen captures for you guys, or even just doing this, sitting down at my desk and talking about things that have been going on in terms of side hustles. So stay tuned. Good things are coming. And of course, I have to mention this. If you're not already subscribed to Creative Finance, it is now partnered. It is linked right below. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. All right. Cheers to making changes. Boom. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Now I got to order a dummy battery. That way I can use clean HDMI without the camera auto shutting off.
To me, those are traditional values. That's what I stand
Dude.
for.
Respect. Love it. Anyway, I was getting ready to buy another one of these on Amazon. So this is the desk clampable monopod for cameras. So basically you can screw your camera up top here. And this is what I was talking about. This is basically going to go behind my display as I nick my wall. It's okay. It's okay. So I went to buy it on Amazon, right? It said currently unavailable. So I'm like, great. But then it said purchased 2 times. I guess I bought a second one because the main one is used all the time upstairs in my gaming room. This kind of proves that I am an Amazon addict and I don't know what I buy sometimes. So yeah, I mean, apparently I bought this twice. Definitely a good problem to have. And that worked out beautifully. That just saved me like $20-something or whatever. Not that I could buy it anyway, because apparently it's currently unavailable. I kind of recall having a setup like this a while ago where the camera mounted here. So maybe that's what I was doing with my Canon 80D. So very cool. This is going to go back there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Might as well keep it out. Because that camera should come by, I think, probably Wednesday. And shout out to my patrons. You guys already know I did hook up a Windows PC. It's right there. But I will be disconnecting that and connecting this. There it is. However, I can't do this now because I gotta go. I'm eating the pretzels. Chinese tonight, baby. Anyway, this is the Azul Bytes 3. This PC's okay. It's connected via HDMI, which is really sweet. But this one's obviously better. It's just bigger, larger, more powerful. So I'm gonna have this hooked up over here. And this is the power adapter I ordered. So I'll do that mañana. Very nice. Another project for me to do. And if you're wondering, this will be used for a live YouTube subscriber counter. That way you can see it in the background of some of my videos, my vlogs, creative finance videos, whatever. That way we can track the progress of my new channel together. And it'll be fun to look back on. And yes, you might be thinking, well, David, haven't you done it before? Yes, I have. My old-time viewers, I say old-time, it's only been a few years, might recall that I used to have a live subscriber counter. Speak, David. In the carriage house on my old 46-inch Samsung TV. I love that counter. Unfortunately, that counter is no longer supported, so I'm going to have to find one that I like. And yes, I found a few, but I'm very, very picky. But anyway, stay tuned. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you at the pretzels. It's almost 6 o'clock. Let's keep the day going, baby. I love this feeling of just getting a new setup, up and running, new camera. Oh, baby, I'm hyped. And many, many, many moments later, it is 6:08 in the morning. Yeah, tonight did not go as planned. First of all, I apologize for not vlogging at the Parental's house at all. But I have a good reason. The vibe was not right because Fireball is sick. Now, thankfully, he's doing a lot better. Okay, so I think I mentioned it in the past, in like recent weeks or so, that Fireball has had UTI-like symptoms. It was never confirmed that he had an actual UTI, but today he was acting really weird, walking around the house strangely, and even hiding in the fish tank. Remember that? I didn't even really think twice about it, but he was just hiding and he was trying to pee, like he was straining everywhere in the house. So we take him to the emergency vet in the city, because our local vet is closed after past 6, 7 o'clock or something like that. So long story short, they put a catheter on Fireball. They kind of put him under, but not completely under, just enough, that he can't feel the pain. Because according to the vet, he was in pain, he was in a lot of pain. Anyway, the catheter cleared him out. He peed just fine. I think they found a couple crystals or whatever, but nothing too serious. And they're going to keep him overnight until at least Saturday, later today. But realistically, he's not going to come home until Sunday. But the good news is he should be fine. He should be fine. The vet said that we caught it early, so they think he's going to be okay, which is awesome news. That bird seems really loud. I just want to make sure the cats aren't attacking anything. Yeah. So that's why I didn't vlog at the Prenzel's house. Just because the vibe wasn't right. You know, like when your pet is sick, it just kind of changes the mood, and you don't want to be on camera and stuff like that. But I'll vlog the parents on Sunday, I promise. But anyway, Fireball's fine. Don't worry, at least as far as we know. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated. Anyway, with all that said, guys, thank you so much for another great stream tonight. I played The Last of Us for like 4 or 5 hours, excuse me. And then we played Fortnite for a few hours. Hence why it's already 6:10 in the morning. All right, I gotta rest my voice. The kitties are just looking at me. They were inside for a little bit. They're so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. I'll see you guys later today. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hi, Zero. You want to tell him what you found outside? So Zero was just laying in the middle of the grass, which he rarely does. So I thought something was up. And what do you know? He's playing with this little guy. It looks like a baby groundhog, right? Because I have two fairly, well, not large, but pretty much the size of my phone, like the width. I have like 2 holes in my yard, and he wasn't far from it, so I'm assuming it's a baby groundhog. Now, thankfully, Zero, being the awesome cat he is, he did not kill him. I don't know if he hurt him. That might be a scratch. I don't think so. I think it's just darker fur. But he looked okay. I mean, he was moving around. He looked a little nervous. So I called Zero, and he came running in. Good boy, Z. Because let's face it, if it was this guy or a Gizmo or Little Stripes or any of the other cats, they probably would have killed him. And I hope they don't find him. The cats aren't going to be here for another hour or 2 at least. I know, it's funny. The cats are on a schedule. But seriously, I think the groundhog should be safe. I don't know, though. There's nothing I can do. I can't protect the groundhog. It's nature. It's just got to take its course. Hopefully he or she survives. Anyway, guys, it is indeed Wednesday. It's already 5:52 p.m., yo. Just made my coffee, which was sitting there for like 20 minutes because I got distracted by my office. I'm still trying to figure out a setup that I'm happy with. Zero? You going pee? Oh, good boy. You're such a good boy. I changed my wallpaper. Not that it matters to you guys, but I'm just saying. And I moved the monitor up a little bit because I was watching a video. Typically speaking, you want to have the monitor, excuse me, at like an arm's length. And the top of the monitor should be at eye level, which it is right now. So I'm glad I did return the Saatchi hub. And by the way, Amazon already paid me. Guys, I told you they would, baby. I love it. Amazon's so fast. I'm still not crazy about the Logitech mouse. I might prefer the Apple Magic Mouse, which isn't even a great mouse, but all the gestures play so well with macOS. And I would use my trackpad, but because of the felt desk pad I'm using, when I click in with the Magic Trackpad, like a weird vibration goes through to my palm. And I don't want to feel that every time I click. And guys, it's literally just because of the felt. Like, this is a nice desk mat. But we'll see. Obviously, I have options. But anyway, despite how much I love this display, today is a living room day because it's the weekend, you know? I'm trying my best to make this a weekday only room. That way I can separate my work from my pleasure. But of course, with that said, I'm going to be taking my coffee into the living room and getting some work done on my 2017 MacBook. This thing just keeps chugging along, guys, and it was actually sponsored a while ago via backmarket.com. I'm so thankful for that sponsorship. I mean, it's not the fastest notebook by today's standards, but it's great. Like, it really is a great notebook. It does exactly what I need it to do. I mean, it's honestly just there for email, some light editing in Canva, and maybe some light editing in Final Cut Pro 10 here and there. And I did get some Amazon packages in, which is awesome. But I've decided I'm going to save these unboxings and first impressions for Monday. Easy patrons only. A Velocity vlog. So patrons, stay tuned. You're going to get a first look at my new office layout. So for now, these are going to be sitting in here. And I did receive an eBay alert saying that my Panasonic Lumix G7 is shipping. So I don't know if that means he shipped it today, being a Saturday, because obviously it's not going out tomorrow. But yeah, realistically speaking, I should have it by, I think, Wednesday. I still have Facebook Messenger on here. Blech. Yeah, there's some apps on here that I gotta get rid of. I have OBS on here. Why? Maybe just for experimental reasons, I don't know. Anyway, guys, all that aside, I received some amazing news last night. I was finally approved for a sponsorship that I started back in January because they had some content edits. They had some people moved around in their... Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with details, but I was approved finally, and I get to post that, and that money's going to help me, which is awesome. Put yourself out there.
You can come with me, I'll give you the private tour.
Woo, baby.
I mean, if it's okay with him.
That was a lot of work. Unfortunately, the platform
About charge.
that the sponsor uses isn't the best in the sense that, well, it makes it easy to manage the content, but the finalized version of the content that I sent them months ago was so low res that I had to recreate everything myself. Now, thankfully, I saved pretty much everything I create, so I had to go way back to my photos from January and pretty much set up the Instagram story again. The Instagram reel was done, so that's fine. And the Instagram carousel. So I think everything's ready to go, and I'm set to publish on Monday. I'm just reaching out to my contact again because they have to send me a custom link, which allows them to track, you know, all the clicks and whatever they get. I'm very, very thankful for this sponsorship. So I'm excited to finally publish that and move on because... January, guys. Sponsorships for me are typically done within a month. This one took, what, January, February, March, April. About 4 months, which is insane, honestly. But obviously, I'm grateful for the opportunity. All right, I'm going to make one more coffee, then head out the Sheets to get some dinner. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm so excited to work on my office this week. I definitely have lots of video ideas up here that I want to create, but I'm not going to create them until everything is good, and that includes my Panasonic G7 arriving. I can't wait, guys. Seriously, I still cannot believe I actually bought that camera just randomly like that. And again, let's not forget, I saved about $200 to $300 by going with eBay. Oh, and I still have to set up this PC. Patience, I'll do that Monday as well. There's a lot to look forward to in the next Patience only. Vlog, T-vlog. I have a headache. I think it's from the lack of food. It's already 7 p.m. and I've had nothing to eat, guys. Nothing to eat except for coffee and water, and that's not really food, obviously. But that's why I don't mind, you know, just going crazy at Sheets tonight, getting lots of food. Essentially, on the weekends, I have about, on average, 1 meal a day. 1 meal. Dude, I gotta go. It's past 8 o'clock. I need to go get dinner.
You'll also get a year's supply
Anyway,
of their vitamin D3.
I've been watching YouTube videos. Also, I'm just gonna make a quick comment. I freaking love this 2017 MacBook. Guys, look how small it is. It is so light. Like, it's lighter than my iPad Pro was with a keyboard. And I can do so much more on here than I can with my iPad Pro. Aside from the Apple Pencil functionality, of course. But I love this notebook. Again, by no means is it fast. Is it insanely powerful? But it's excellent. It's absolutely perfect for what I need to do in my living room. Just emails and whatever, and buying another chair. Yes, I think I'm getting this chair, guys. I'm very picky. I'm extremely picky with chairs. The thing is, I have at least 6 chairs throughout this house, and 4 of them, probably 4, 5, actually no, probably like 8 chairs. Yeah, if you guys want a chair, let me know. Like, if you're in the area, seriously, I'll just give you one. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Let me know. Anyway, I have a lot of chairs, and most of them have that so-called lumbar support, you know? And I hate lumbar support. For me, it's just every lumbar support I've ever used always cuts into my back. Whether it's a cheap chair or an expensive chair, I hate lumbar supports. So I like the high back or mid back chairs, just like the soft leather kind, you know, pleather. Comment on Patreon. Dang says, congrats, David. Thank you. That's about the partnership. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Anyway, I just like the basic office chairs, you know, like the classic office chairs, soft leather, wide seat, nice armrest, no obnoxious lumbar support. But even then, this chair has a built-in, I shouldn't say built-in, just an included zipper in the back, which means if you wanted to insert your own back support, like a pillow or some kind of back support system, you could. So I think I'm going to buy this chair. It's only $72 plus tax, which isn't bad, and I can have it by Monday. So with that said, I'm going to link this exact chair right below because, again, I think the fact that you can insert your own back support is huge. Now, of course, I'm not saying you should not have a back support because for most people probably it's important, but for me, I just, it hurts. You know, I've used so many chairs where it's quite literally like jolting into my back, and it hurts over time. Anyway, why am I talking about chairs in the weekend vlog? I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, adding to my cart. I think I'm going to order this. $72 for a chair is not bad. And I realize I'm going to get some people saying, well, David, you should spend a lot of money on a quality chair. I agree, but I have spent a lot of money on chairs, and I've wasted so much money because I'm not going to go through the process of actually returning the chair. It's just every single chair I buy is a gamble. But this one, I'm fairly confident in seeing it work out. So $76.08 with tax, and it'll be here on Monday. I'm okay with that. All right. It's 8:08. Can I go get some freaking dinner, guys? I've had nothing to eat. Plus, I got to stream in less than 2 hours. And I'm home. Maui, enjoy your food. Zero, you're not going out, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know where that little groundhog is. And the thing is, the cats are back. There's little Z. So I just don't want to add one more chance to that groundhog getting killed, you know? All right, back from Sheets, guys. I got a cup of tots. Oh, they have the best tots. I love their tater tots so much. A side, actually 2 sides, I guess, of Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. I feel like, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say, I feel like they could have topped this a little more. No, that still applies. I feel like they could have given me like 5 extra tots, but it's okay. It's probably for the better. And my usual spicy chicken sandwich with heavy mayonnaise, normal only honey mustard, caramelized onions, and mixing it up this time, guys, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, and I think that's it. Boom. Oh my god. That looks amazing. I'm so hyped. And I'm watching a show called The Wilds. It's another show on Prime Video about a plane crash and people trying to survive. How many shows can there be about a plane crash? I don't know. So I couldn't get into Yellow Jackets. I'm sorry, I tried. I can see why people like it. I just can't feel for the characters. You know, like I don't have feelings for the characters like I do in Lost and From. My god, From was so good. But this one has potential, so we'll see how it goes. It's already 9:04. Today really got away from me. But it was productive. I finished that sponsorship. I reached out to my contact, and I hope to publish all those posts on Instagram by Monday. And hey, I'm on Instagram. Check me out. Thank you so much. Many moments later, again. It is now Sunday night, 9:16 p.m. I did it again. I'm so sorry. I went a full night without vlogging the parentals. It just wasn't the kind of vlogging night, you know, because I got there late for dinner, which was amazing, by the way. We had spicy chicken salad. Oh my god. Mom, thank you so much. I am a big salad guy. I know it wouldn't show with my 18 double chins. That makes sense. But seriously, Mom, thank you so much. But patrons, stay tuned. I promise I will vlog the family plenty tomorrow. Even got to bring home leftover chicken. Poor Zero's not feeling well. I mean, he's fine, but his eye is swollen because he got scratched or bit like right above his eye. So the swollen portion of that bite or whatever is kind of making his eye appear like squinty. Now he's fine, you know, right Z? You're fine. I mean, he's acting fine. He's eating, he's drinking, he's peeing, he's pooping, he's doing all the Zero stuff, you know. But he's just squinting like this. So anyway, hopefully this swelling will go down within a few days. Maui, you here? He's probably sleeping on his tower. Oh, and by the way, speaking of cats, Fireball is home. Mom and Dad brought him home last night at like 1 in the morning. Props to them because my parents are not like me. They are not nighttime people at all. So respect for bringing him home early. But yeah, Fireball's doing great. He peed. His appetite is good apparently, and he's acting like himself, which means I did get to spend some time with him tonight, and he was just kind of laying on my chest, purring like crazy and acting like himself, which is awesome. So Fireball's good, guys. Thank you so much for your kind words, and hopefully he stays okay, because you know he had symptoms like this a while ago, but this is definitely the peak of it. So hopefully the rest is just good. Anyway, guys, I'm done. Thank you so much. I'm tired if you can't tell. I'm very tired. I didn't go to bed until 7 in the morning and I woke up a lot. There's something about me lately. I just can't get a full night's sleep like consistent. I wake up on average at least 3 to 5 times a night. Hi Z! You wanna go outside? No, you're definitely not going out. Something scratched you or you got stung by a wasp. I have no idea. God, he looks like he just went boxing. His eye is like almost shut completely. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm done. I'm gonna watch Scream 6 on Plex, provided the quality is good. Of course, I gotta edit the vlog first, do some laundry, all that stuff. So, you guys have a great week ahead, great weekend, depending on when you're watching this video. I'm tired. Guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.